Welcome to all of our viewers and readers of Bulgarian Entrepreneur Magazine. Today we have Yavor Zlatev from AdVisionIT. And of course, we're going to talk about the hot topic of cybersecurity and what you need to know about the cybersecurity integration in any industry. And the first question I would like to ask is, do cybersecurity services integration depend on the industry? Is it different for some than others?
Yes, definitely. It depends a lot on the industry. There are certain industry which must be protected very well. For example, the finance industry, just because they're working with our money, with our data, personal data also. Based on the industry, different type of solutions can be implemented on the client side. There are also some industries that are quite compliant, the world law that work compliance, and they must have in their IT environment, let's say, the top class cybersecurity protection, which includes a lot of technologies. There are also industries which can be protected, let's say, with 20-30% of all of the possible solutions, and putting together the right process and the people that makes it as a complete service, which could be pretty much enough for at least a basic cybersecurity protection.
Okay, so some industry don't need to have the full stack of cybersecurity services, and they can have only 20 to 30%. And that will be
Everything depends on the business risk. Everything depends also on the type of industry. So if we have to give example, the fintech industry, the insurance industry, let's say the government institutions, they must be protected with the full stack of cybersecurity solutions. Just because, as I said, they work with the client's money, and that makes them, let's say, a possible target of hackers and people who wants to find the vulnerabilities and to exploit them and to get value out of that. There are other industries. Again, everything depends on the business risk of every owner, which doesn't need to be protected with the full stack of cybersecurity technology, just with a few, but the most important one, which could give them, let's say, the basics required for them to operate safely. What we see in the practice is that most of the companies, they doesn't have even the information what is good to have, and what must they have, what must be present in their IT environment in order to have the basic cybersecurity protection. This is like a culture, what you should for sure have and what is good to have.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And are there any specific solutions that can be used by any industry?
Yes, definitely. I mean, a good EDR, XDR solution is preferred one for workstation, for server protection, vulnerability assessment, patch management solutions are, in our opinion, a must for every business. Solutions like SIEMs or type of solutions, they're usually used by industries like mentioned one, like finance industry, insurance industry, government institutions, just because they need better tools to get protected. Most of the businesses believe that having cybersecurity solutions in place, that means that they should spend a lot of money for that. The reality is not exactly like that, because the vendors, the last couple of years, I mean, they have offered to the market very good solutions, a very good price that can match perfectly the small business, the medium business, and also they have solutions for the enterprises. There is not one single vendor, in my opinion, that can offer everything. That's why we are talking about the cybersecurity stack of technologies, and for every industry, there could be solutions which could be, let's say, on the cheap side, but good enough for a particular industry. For another one, for another industry, we could be using more expensive solution or solutions with more features set. So that is in summary.
Okay, and what is your top tip for a company to get started with cybersecurity?
The top company, to get started? You mean the top one that really needs cybersecurity? Is that your
You
question?
can mention that as well, but I'm also later on, I would like to know what is your top tip if a company wants to get started with cybersecurity?
In my opinion, every company which has an online presence must be cybersecurity protected. Just the tools are different, and the cost that the company should pay from that perspective is completely different. Obviously, industries like the mentioned one, fintech, insurance, government, iGaming, iBetting business also, which are practically businesses that must be compliant from perspective IT environment, must have the required cybersecurity solutions, the good IT management practices and processes in place in order to protect from such events, because there is no 100% warranty that even having the solutions that is going to give them 100% protection. Practically, the companies are buying the people, process, and technologies, putting them all together and hoping that they're going to act on time, fast when such an incident happen in order to get protected. There is no 100% warranty that you, even if you have everything in place, that you're not going to be in a position to have a cybersecurity issue. The most important is to be prepared and to know how to deal during such kind of situation. That's the most important.
Okay. And of course, you do need the right team to get yourself started and get yourself equipped. You need specialized people. That's right, correct?
Yes, it's super important when the companies are choosing the right cybersecurity consultant to choose smartly, to onboard or to hire such a consultant or a company that has the required certification and the required experience. If we're talking about a business consultant, a company that is providing that as a service, the company must be certified in the solutions which are being offered, like AdVisionIT. We are working with a number of cybersecurity vendors, and we do have a cybersecurity specialists and certified people which know how to integrate cybersecurity solutions, how to put together the technology domain configuration, the cloud integration, the cybersecurity in place, how to create and how to position the right processes in the company in order to block potential issues and troubles in the future.
I see. Okay. Thank you so much for your time and informing everybody about what they need to know about the cybersecurity and integration and what's the most important for each industry. I'm looking forward to the next time we get to talk about more of the personalized, or not personalized, but more specifically the companies that you work with and that you offer as services, cybersecurity services.
It's a pleasure to tell you more. Thank you very much.
Thank you.